Hey, what is going on, guys? It is your boy, the King Attila here, welcoming you all back to a brand new video on the channel. Today, guys, we're going to be playing Golden Sun, The Lost Age, once again, and in the last episode, we made it all the way to Lemuria, where we are finally in Pierce's homeland. Pierce is still with us for whatever reason, though. So, obviously, Pierce is going to be with us for the long haul. Lemuria has no disease, no war. Anyone who saw it would think it is a paradise, and yet all who come to our city seek to leave soon after arriving. I too wish to leave. Why do you wish to leave, ma'am? I would love to live in Lemuria. Look how peaceful it looks. Do you wish to test your luck at the spring of Lemuria? I do. Go ahead, test your luck. It has been a minute since we have done this. But for those of you who don't know, boop, boop, oops. What is the Hydra's going to give us? It is going to give us the Brilliant Circlet. So this is something that came back from the original Golden Sun game. Whoop. In the center. And we shall be granted a summon tablet. I can dig that. Eclipse. 3 Jupiter and 2 Mercury. That is going to be getting us through a lot of intense situations, I believe. Whoop. Okay, we're not going to hit a single thing, it looks like. What shall you give us for this? The Erebus armor. I've heard that that is powerful. I've heard that it's one of the better armors in the game. Whoop, 1, 2. But we're not going to land on the inner ring. We're going to land in the blue, however. Which will give us the floral dress. New armor for Sheba, I guess. Let's go ahead and throw some money in there. See what we can get. Okay. We're gonna get nothing from that. It's too bad. 1, 2. We shall get the crafted gloves. So, let us look at these. Raises attack. We can use these. Used to put enemies to sleep. Really? What does it do? Number of uses, it's just that. Restores HP. HP recovery +6. Which means that the Phantasmal male will be going to Pierce. Which means he has armor for himself now. And the Brilliant Circlet, the last of these. Sheba needs some of that right now. So we have used all of our... Oh. Goodness. Felix, look over here. This palace is magnificent. No, we said that we should not go into the palace. We were told that. Where are you going? Let's take a longer look around. Okay, so we are forced to go into the palace. This place is remarkable, truly remarkable. Who goes there? I've not seen you in Lemuria before. Wait a moment. You must be the travelers who arrived with Piers. Your name is your name Felix perchance? Piers, you mean Piers, the lost one? Have I earned a title in my absence? Well, worry not. Piers is lost no more. I seek counsel with King Hydros. Has His Highness been told of my return? Word was sent, but I do not know if it has reached the king. What do you mean? Excuse me. Lord Conservato has a meeting with His Highness as we speak. Not Conservato. What's wrong, Piers? You don't look pleased to hear that name. Graydon, what do you think of what you've seen of Lemuria? It's truly a beautiful place. It is a magnificent city. Or do you mean the castle? Both are magnificent. And you, Felix, do you agree? I do. A newcomer to our town would doubtless feel the same at first. In ages past, Lemuria was far lovelier, more grand, and more lively city. His Highness, the King, tells of days gone by of a more brilliant Lemuria long before my birth. Over the countless years, our people have lost vigor, enthusiasm, creativity. Lemuria has fallen into slow collapse, a city that has lost its spark. Lemuria, as you see it, is only a shadow of the city of legend. Oh my lord, if only I had the chance to see the city in all its splendor. But how does conservative figure in? King Hydrus believes that our decay is related in some way to alchemy. Alchemy? King Hydrus wants to find a way to stop the ruin of Lemuria. If there were anything we could do to help stop it, we would. But the senators are unwilling to take action. They're stubborn and they fear any change. Senate? What is a Senate? The Senate is a group of elders who determine policy in Lemuria. Lord Conservative holds the highest office in the Senate. The Senate usually opposes any new ideas or proposals introduced before it. Word of our arrival will never reach the king as long as Conservative has his ear. And his conversations with the king are incredibly long. We have no choice but to wait patiently here. Why don't we spend our time looking around Lemuria until then? Okay, guys. So let's go ahead and go over here. See what there is to reveal. Is there, by chance? Nope. Does that be what we're looking at? Because there's something there. Aha! Stardust. Hold on just a moment. Sleep on. Okay, we've grabbed everything that we made. Let's look around the rest of the city until then. The door doesn't want to open. There we go. Move. Aha! A hard nut. I knew there was going to be something in here. Hard nut. Mayans are so lazy they make me look like a dynamo. And they live so long. Aha. So let us go ahead and I guess... I don't know if we're wanted in this house. may as well check it out. It does not look like we're wanted in there at the minute. Doesn't look like there's another way in. Maybe if we go over here. Aha! House of the Senate. I am the Senate. That has been proven true. Yes. So there are no more Lemurian droughts. Okay. Well, that makes the entire point of coming here, like, the entire point of coming here was to get Lemurian drought initially. If it weren't for the people in the castle, Lemurians would probably let themselves starve. Aha! Reveal. Maybe if we come up here and... We're not allowed to do that. Okay, so we promised we wouldn't do that. What if we do this? Nothing, okay. King Hydros is far older than even I am. How old am I again? I quit counting after I turned 200, and that was long ago. You only look 20 years old. Maybe you'll share his tales with the outside world. I've never been outside of Lemuria. I don't know what the rest of the world is like. If there weren't laws parading, I would be gone in an instant. Life never changes here in Lemuria. It can get rather dull, you'll find. Are you the travelers that came here with Piers? Yes, we are, as a matter of fact. I'm sorry that it has taken me so long to visit, Uncle. Piers, you are alive. Yes, I managed to survive against a great many trials. What a fascinating coincidence. We've stumbled across Piers' uncle's house. I must thank all of you for looking after my nephew. This is Felix and Graydon. They are my friends and have aided me tremendously. If my sister could only hear how timid young Piers has become a mighty warrior. Where is my mother? We've been so busy since we arrived that I haven't had a chance to see her. Now that I think about it, this place is a mess. What happened? Mother's always so neat. No, she hasn't fallen ill again, has she? There's still illness in Lemuria? My mother was born with a weak heart. Piers, I'm sorry. Your return comes too late. After the tidal wave washed you to sea, your mother suddenly fell ill. The shock of losing you was too great for her poor heart. She held out hope for your safe return until the very end. Perhaps your mother gave up herself to ensure your survival. Does that not sound like your mother? Where is she now? She rests in the cemetery now. Check the headstones. You will find her. What should we do, Felix? Should we follow Piers? We should give him his time. Piers probably needs some time alone right now. I'm so relieved that Piers has returned to me alive. He's the last of my relatives. Without him, I would be alone. Looks like he kind of picked up an alcohol problem. Wait. Honestly, he leaves Piers to his mourning for now. Now he's struggling with the loss of his mother. He needs time. You came to Lemuria to learn more of alchemy, did you not? I suspected as much. Piers was right to bring you here. Piers told me a secret. The mission he was given by His Highness, the King. Even had the tidal wave not carried Piers off, he would have left us. Such was his fate. He looked confused. Piers told you about this, did he not? He did not. Curious, I don't understand why he would do that. If Lord Conservato had not allowed the Senate to oppose him, he would have left sooner. I wonder what news Piers has brought with him. Either way, I do know why he has brought you here. Felix, don't tell me that he hasn't at least told you that much. He has not. He's kept quiet. Did Piers tell you nothing before bringing you here to Lemuria? Unfortunately, I know little more than that. While Piers confronts his sorrow over the loss of his mother, you have some time. I shall write you a letter, so that you can see Lumpa. Lumpa has locked himself in his tower and rarely comes out, but if I send him this, he will see you. He's just chilling now. Is he gonna go out the window? All I need is a bird to carry it to him in his tower. Woo! There, you should be able to see him now. Okay, we're not gonna bother Piers, because it's kind of hard dealing with losing somebody you care about a lot. Are you kids Piers' traveling companions? The door is broken, I'm afraid. But I opened up a window just above the door. Sorry about this, but you'll have to climb through there. It's okay, Lumpa. We are able to do this now. Shall we go up to the top of the tower with you? Ah, but you are not here. Okay. Excuse me. Let's go down. Honestly, I'm amazed that anyone can travel so far across the world in this age. Say, Piers isn't with you. Why not? His mother passed away. He's gone to visit her grave. Of course. His mother. He loved her dearly. A terrible loss. It must be hard on him. Well, Piers may not be here, but we still have much to discuss. If Piers brought you, you must be working to break the seal in alchemy, right? Yes. Piers has done quite well in finding you. What mission could the good King Hydros have assigned to Piers? What, Piers told you nothing of his mission? Really? So you actually have nothing at all to do with alchemy? Our parents were kidnapped by the Fire Clan, far to the north. We were only firing the lighthouse beacons to gain their freedom. King Hydros told me that Venus and Mercury had been ignited once again. Was that your doing? I'm afraid I know nothing of any northern Fire Clan. But that doesn't explain you, sir. You're clearly not related to these two. What are your goals? Creighton joined us on this quest on behalf of Lord Bobby of Toby. Bobby? I only know of one man named Bobby, but it couldn't. Master Lumpa. The Bobby we speak of is the same man you knew long ago. So he's still out there, living outside the world. Well, that might not be the most accurate way of putting it. Most accurate? My, you certainly have an odd way of turning a phrase. He was living, yes, until recently, that is. So Bobby passed away, but only recently, you say. When he finally ran out of his mystic draughts, his spirit began to wane. Then I no longer know anyone in the world outside. But aren't you Lumpa, the righteous thief? I was called that once, long ago. Why do you ask? I bet there's at least one person in the outside world you still know. Who would that be? There's a northern town called Lumpa, in northern Angara. A man named Dampa lives there. I settled that village, and Dampa, He is my son. Now your grandson, Dodonpa, rules over your village. Rules? Rules is an ill-sounding word. But it's an accurate one, Lampa. Dodonpa is an evil thief who has caused much trouble in Angara. What has become of my son? How could he permit such a thing to happen? Master Lampa, don't you have any idea how old Donpa is? He is as I am, an old man. He may be older even than I. If this news outrages you, why don't you go and set Dodonpa straight? If only I could. Is this the only reason we're here? To bring news of the outside world? No. Yes, I'm sorry, we were sidetracked. We have much more to discuss. But before we begin, there's one thing I must say. You don't mind, do you, Felix? Not really, feel free. I knew you'd agree. I've discussed this with none but Felix, but I have my own reason for this quest. What do you mean? Only that I have my own reasons for wanting to see the beacons lit again. Why are you telling us all of this now? Because I feel this quest is deeply linked to Lemuria. I thought it odd that Lord Bobby should order me to research alchemy. Hey, wait a minute. Is this what you promised to tell us once we reach Lemuria? Yes, may I continue? Long ago, before alchemy's power was sealed, there were many civilizations as advanced and cultivated as Lemuria. At the moment that alchemy was sealed away, most of these civilizations began to wane, until eventually they vanished. I had formed certain theories now suggesting that this may be related to the seal on alchemy. Let me get this straight. You thought you couldn't tell us this until we were in Lemuria? And you only wanted to come to Lemuria to test your theories to see if they were true. But even if everything you said is true, what does it all mean? If your theories are correct, the world in itself will wane and vanish. Won't it, Kraden? Piers never spoke of this to you, did he? If you came to this theory on your own, you are indeed a wise scholar. We would do well to trust you. What do you mean? King Hydros and I, as well as the others in Lemuria, hold the same beliefs that you do, Kraden. You do? Civilizations thrive by building upon knowledge of the past. Knowledge gained in one generation should be taken even further by the next. Thus, knowledge and learning continue to grow. This is the natural course of civilization. But where is the world today? The great civilizations of old have all withered and vanished. We are all isolated and alone. You have encountered many cultures in your travels. Are any of them capable of building the great sanctums and lighthouses you have seen? No. No, they are not. But this is not the only sign of the decay you've theorized. I think it best that you hear the rest directly from His Majesty, King Hydros. Yes, Kraden, we shall go visit the king. Ah, but King Hydros is in council with Lord Conservato. We might not be allowed in. Conservato, that fool, refuses to acknowledge what he can see with his own eyes. I will meet with the king and process our evidence of Von Conservato. Come with me. Got stupid door. At last you open. To the king's chambers! Lord Lumpa ought to be as old as Lord Bobby was, but he has so much more energy. He's got a fire in him. I do wish I could have heard more about Lord Bobby, though. But come, Felix, to the king's palace we go. Yes, sir. To the king! To the king! This palace is... This is easily the coolest looking castle in all of Golden Sun, in my opinion. I personally think so, of course. You're Lord Felix, correct? Yes. It would seem the warriors of which you spoke have arrived. So it would, your highness. I shall call them to us immediately. There is no need, Lumpa. Let us go to them. Hydros, would you see me dishonored thus? They ought to present themselves to us. I do not go to present myself to them, Conservato. I am merely going to where they are. I have something that I wish to show everyone. Regardless of your reasons, sire, I will not go to them. Do as you will, Conservato. However, we shall go. I have heard of your revival. It is quite remarkable that you were able to reach Lemuria. Welcome. Allow me to introduce my companions. This is Sheba, Jenna, Felix, and Kraden. Kraden is the one who told me of the outside world civilizations, of their condition. As Kraden, Lumpa describes you as a remarkable scholar. Your research impressed us. Thank you, Your Highness. Your theories are correct. Our world is now on a path to destruction. And who has decided this? You, Hydros? Your sun. Your dark covered my sun. Who decided that? You won this fight. Who decided that? Some civilizations have vanished, surely. But that is the way of the outside world. Look around you. Lemuria remains unchanged. Don't delude yourself. Lemuria has been in slow decline for ages now, but that can wait. My most trusted scholars have reached this conclusion after extensive research. I sent Pierce to confirm this for me. So you admit it, Hydros. You violated the directive of the Senate. You used the tidal wave as your chance to send Pierce away, despite our commands. You are incorrect. The tidal wave carried me away by chance alone. Conservato, you must know the tidal wave was caused by Poseidon's return. Only a fool would have chosen to send a man to see if he knew this would have happened. What was that you intended to have Pierce confirm? This map shows the ancient world, when Lemuria still traded with people on many continents. It was a great age, a time when the world shined brightly. And this is the map Lumpa had with him when he arrived in Lemuria 150 years ago. I used this map to sail around the world. It's quite accurate. Incredible. You understand, Kraden? What do you understand? Well, unless my eyes deceive me, the continents have shrunk since the Golden Age. That's insane. It's not insane, it is true. Perhaps this will make the point more clearly. Look at these two maps side by side. There's no mistaking it. The continents on Lumpa's map are clearly smaller. Lies, nothing but lies. What do you hope to gain from foisting these lies upon our people? You know well that I hope to gain nothing more than the truth, Conservato. And what do you expect? And who do you expect will believe such nonsense? If you do not believe the evidence before your eyes, what do you believe? Do you believe the Lemuria map to be accurate to this day? Tell me, Piers, you were able to investigate the matter, were you not? Thanks to Felix and my companions, I was able to travel much of the Eastern Sea. And what did you find? I found, in truth, that Lumpa's map is the more accurate of the two. However, the world seems even smaller now than it appears on Lumpa's map. What are you saying? That time itself has stopped. Think of Weird as a living, breathing being, possessing its own life force. The four elements of the nourishment needed to sustain this being. Kraden, this is exactly what King Hydros himself has said to me. Excuse me. Ever since alchemy was sealed away, the world has been cut off from its nourishment. It has gone into a state akin to hibernation. By using less energy, Weird prolongs its life. Yet when hibernating, the being has only stopped its own clock, not the flow of time around it. When a bear sleeps through the winter, it needs only wait for spring to come. When it awakens, it can nourish its weakened body again. But if spring never comes, the bear will eventually die. Where it is wasting away, its content is shrinking because its spring has never come. Hydros, how can you make such outrageous claims? The world is not alive. Tell me, Conservato, why do you think Poseidon has returned? Do you have the answer, Hydros? The elemental lighthouses. Felix and his companions have lit the beacons on both Mercury and Venus Lighthouse. What? Have you any idea what will happen if you set that evil loose upon the world again, Kia? You know it could bring about the destruction of the world and you did it anyway? My lord, you cannot possibly intend for these people to light the remaining beacons. I do indeed, Conservato. And I also fear the possibility that alchemy will destroy the world. But I cannot stand by knowing that the world will wither and die if we do not act. This is madness, Hydros. Does the threat of alchemy mean so little to you? Would you put the world in even greater danger to satisfy your theories? With only 2 of the beacons lit, I assume you intend to send Piers out again. And I will go, Lord Conservato. Felix has need of my power. Then go, Piers. But if you do, say farewell, for you will never be able to return. You will be banished from Lemuria forever. You know our laws. Are you prepared for the outcome? I myself am disgusted by the whole matter. I take my leave of you, Hydros. But I warn you, I will not permit you to go through with this madness. The soldier's just shaking his head. What will you do, Your Highness? I knew this outcome was inevitable. But I could not sit silent while the world drifted down its own path to destruction. I want you to light the remaining beacons before you return. That's what we intend to do, but we cannot leave the Eastern Sea. I have already heard of this problem from Piers. This is something I found by accident in some ruins back in my days as a thief. I'm not sure what it is, but it seems to contain some powerful synergy. Seems to? You're not certain? It's a synergy that we Lemurians are unable to use. I understand you travel with many kinds of adepts. Do you not, Felix? We include Piers in our numbers. We have 1 adept for each of the 4 elements. Then at least one of you should be able to use the synergy that this contains. King Hydros believes the item can only be used by one who wields synergy of Earth. If I'm not mistaken, it is a powerful synergy we call Grind. If you master the synergy, the reefs that block your way shall pose no trouble anymore. With Grind, you should be able to create a path by which you can sail into the Western Sea. Cool. Go, brave adepts. By your hands may the remaining lighthouses burn bright once more. That synergy is quite powerful. It can only be trusted to a very few people. That His Highness has given it to you should illustrate how great his expectations are. I have no doubt that your journey will be fraught with even increasing danger, but we are counting on you, Felix. Are we ready for this? The Grindstone. Boost offense. Bulk. We've been working on bulking up Sheba for a long while now. Do not listen to Conservato. We cannot let the world wither and die. Go, brave adepts, by your hands may the remaining lighthouses burn bright once more. You must set sail. Okay. So there is something else we must find. Today, His Highness and Lord... Yeah. We are looking for... What in? Where are the baths? Bro, they live next to an ocean. They can bathe whenever they feel like it. And Conservato's not really going to do anything, so we could probably come back here as we please. Elemental lighthouses. Okay, so actually, this makes me understand something in Dark Dawn a little bit more. And by that I mean the entirety of Dark Dawn. I feel like there's something else for us to grab. Whoosh. Erebus armor. Let me actually research this really quickly while recording, just so you guys can check this out. Okay, golden. I am checking this out live because there is one rhyme. Aha. So we want to go down, I believe. It's not here we want to go. So we must go again. But we have time. Time is not of the essence for this. We still have another 10 minutes we can do this. Piers? Yoshiba, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Something I have to ask you. Ask me. You and I look roughly of the same age, but how old are you really? Oh? Is that your question, Shiba? It's not important. It is to me. If you're much older than us, then I'm afraid we've not shown you the proper respect. She's got a point. Don't worry about such things. Please treat me as you have all along. That won't do. You have to tell us. Well, come on now. This is silly. No, Piers, tell me. You're afraid you haven't shown me the proper respect, and yet you make demands of me. Come on, Piers. How you can tell us. How old are you really? This has nothing to do with respect. You just want to know how old I am, don't you? Hee hee. Haha. Ho ho ho. I knew it. Felix, can you get them off my back? You're in this too, Felix. I've had it with your conspiracies. I will not tell you. Okay. So, we're gonna go back, because we do need to use the grindstone. We have to come up here so we can test out this new synergy. To slowly grind these away. Which means that we do have a couple more places to visit in the next few episodes. Okay, where are we now? Looks to be the same area. Aha, here we go. Ancient Lemuria. Now, what we want to do is... right here, we want to use Cyclone. You're gonna hide here. So what do we want to do with that? Just in case, I don't know if it's going to be a passive one. But it will. This will be rhyme. Xylophone synergy. Let's just see what we can do with this. Nothing. We can't parch water. To sea we go. It appears we also have these two destinations to go. No, we've been here. Sorry about that. Now it's time to go this way. And leave. But what does that mean? as we're still stuck here. We're not stuck here, as we can do this. And now we can just, not there, right here. We are out. Where do you want to go? Here. So, I'm not even gonna bother. Because now we gotta go all the way up here. Dead, 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 dead. Dead. Just to get them off of our back. Maybe they'll stop attacking us now. But we've come to Treasure Isle, hoping to find treasure. Every chest we've entered so far is empty. So maybe if we come through here, and come here to use this, we shall be allowed to come down here, jump, 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 this way. Hold up, shall we jump across once more, and move this way. There we go. We want to do this so we can get back across. Because obviously we can't get across if this giant grindstone is moved up. Whoops. This is why I don't like to change my fast synergy. It just becomes more of a waste to us than a use. But we can come up here, explore this. We have to go the long way around. Oh yes, we've also gotten another Erebus armor to give to Piers. So, sorry, we want to go walk this. I'm searching on walking on a tightrope, searching for the right note to play that sound. Jester's Armlet. Shall we give it to one of the two who can use it wisely? And now we shall go. We're gonna go ahead and get through all of this area. Turtle Dragon. Oh my lord. Harridan are weak. One of them is now level 31. A mimic in disguise as a treasure chest. Let's just go and attack. Curse, but it has no effect on Felix. Flash Edge. Everybody's gonna recover HP except for Jenna. So we don't really have to worry too much about these or anything harming people now. Oh, the Curse of Death embodies. It does not matter because curses won't last after battle. Boosts maximum HP. There we go. Now we're up to 400. Sorry, that was very much needed. Now we can come this way. Or should we will it? Each of these 6 chests will have something. One's a cookie, a Psy Crystal, money, a silk feather, a rusted axe, and some stardust. Which means we can start up next episode in Yolam. Am I thinking of Yolam? I possibly am. Okay, but we did not go the other way, so we're gonna go that way first. Nope, we have traveled the wrong way. Sealing synergy at least. Mad Blast will not hurt anybody because he has no PP. Okay. Aha, so we truly cannot go any farther. That is too bad. We shall come back. But this is going to be the end of the episode. I hope you guys did enjoy. If so, leave a like, comment, and subscribe for me as always. I'll see you guys next time.